am the leader, I am the king. I can bring nightmare on the scene. Ready for action, ready for war. I know that I'm burn today. I'll be down from burn.
Yeah, good evening and welcome from my side. There was quite a, I always wanted to tell you one thing. So now that you are actually in front of me, I would like to share that piece. I think it was Belgium, Michael Schumacher coming from behind. I would like to say, I think it was not your fault. Right? Everybody agrees? Let us put it on record. I saw it live. I saw it yesterday again. It is not your fault. So, two questions I have. I don't remember. I think 2006 Monaco. Christian Horner said something which he later regretted. He had to jump in the pool. Can you just revive the story from your point of view?
Well, first of all, thank you for Spa 98. Michael didn't agree with me. He thought it was 100% my fault. The reality is we were both involved. So I have to take a responsibility for where I had the car positioned. But the key point is it was not deliberate. I was just trying to finish what was a horrible weekend of, we had a big crash at the first start, and then I had to go to the T car, and then Mika crashed at the first corner, so he's out, and then I had a horrible race, and then Michael crashes into the back of me when the team tell me he's coming to lap me, and being lapped at any time is a pretty humbling experience. Being lapped in the rain is really, really, disappointing. So if I flick forward to Brazil, I think it was 2000, wet race, I managed to overtake Michael and win the race in the rain, and that for me was a big relief because it was giving him back some of his pain from redemption. When he was so good in the rain. But anyway, I actually think he went on and crashed in that particular race later in the race, turn 3, I think it was. So the other part of your question, which I'm trying to delve into my memory to, Monaco, Christian Horner. Yeah, we were not really that competitive that year, but I was always pretty good on street circuits. So my manager at the time was Martin Brundle, and there was a sort of conversation that we're joking, but half believing that if we got on the podium, what would that be like? And Christian was like, well, if you get on the podium, I'll jump in the pool naked. And of course, it's not that he didn't want me to get on the podium, but it just seemed like it couldn't be possible. But motor racing, anything can happen. I managed to keep out of trouble. Other people had reliability issues. We had the podium, and Christian kind of went into the pool naked, but he had my Superman cape wrapped around him.
The last question. Just a few days back, Max said Fernando Alonso may win 3 to 4 races. 3 to 4 races means in other races he's either P2 or P3. So that means, is he undermining Checo for the World Driver Championships?
I think that Max can speak for himself, so I cannot put words in his mouth, but I don't think that Max is losing any sleep over any racing driver. I don't think he loses sleep over Checo. I don't think he loses sleep over Charles or Fernando. He accepts that he cannot possibly expect to win all the Grand Prix, and I think he's very realistic, and there will be issues at certain points. That's motor racing. He hasn't just started this year. He's been racing since he was 8 years old. So I don't sense that there's any disrespect or undermining of Checo. Checo just happens to be his teammate right now, and if Checo continues to do a good job, he will be his teammate going forward. The moment Checo is no longer doing a good job, in the same way that the moment Max is not doing a good job, then nothing lasts forever. Yeah. So these, as sure as all these guys are racing right now, in 10 years or more, depending on their own personal career, they'll be sitting here talking about when they used to race.
Thank you.